Okay, welcome to Solitude. Alright, we're going to do a reading for the chosen ones, present moment, and consequences. What is happening with the chosen ones' present moment, and what are the consequences they're facing, or just, consequences could be good and bad. So this is a chosen one reading. Those who put in the work to evolve, expand, you know what that means. Let's do a chosen ones reading. Let me shuffle this real quick. Okay, here we go. Starting from the top, make it drop, that's a way. And make it drop, 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 that's a way. Yep, any card that falls out, I'm taking, because these cards are very hard to shuffle anyway, so. Okay, let's see. And let's pull three more. Oh, that's two here. Two. And more. One more. The chosen one. Okay, chosen ones. What are you presently going through right now? Well, it looks as though the present time, chosen ones, that you are taking a leap somewhere where you don't feel like you should be leaping, and it almost feels like you're leaping out of falsity or some type of like unworthiness. It's almost like, I feel like I have to jump here, and it's not where I want to go, it's not where I want to be, or it's not where I want to look in that direction, but I feel like it's the only choice, or I just feel like if I don't take it, I might regret it or something. So it's like you're taking a leap of faith presently, but you don't feel very, I guess, secure about this choice, because something about it is making you feel like you're offering it to a low vibration, or it's some type of can you clarify this doll here? Because every time I see the doll, I always see like a dummy, it like reminds me of we got 3 cards here, but I'm only gonna take one. But from what those 3 cards said, it's talking about, feeling like this leap that you're taking that you're not really sure of, and that you feel like it's the only way. It's telling you that the reason why is because you're afraid that it might lead to worse circumstances, but because you're so unsure, it's like, if I don't take this might not end up where I want it to be, or where I need it to be. So it's like out of impulsivity, or feeling like it's the last choice, the last option. The message, the doll. Yeah, so it's like it's triggering a lot of warning signs here. It's like, be careful. But I'm not sure if it's internally or if it's actual reality. Let me find out. So, okay. Well, it doesn't look like it's a mistake. I think you're allowing yourself to worry over this situation. Again, because you're not so sure about the decision, it's making your mind, overthink. Okay? So it looks like, even though you have these worries, right? You made the offer. You took it. You followed through. Yeah. And you did something about it. Even through the uncertainty, or whatever low vibration that was for you. Okay? And it looks like it's gonna work in your favor, because somebody's gonna see like your kind of your effort, your choices. They're gonna see that, and they're going to kind of comply with what you've already started. Okay. Huh, interesting. So what is this about? What is this bad health about? Because I was only going to pull 3, but then I pulled 4 just to kind of see the... So... something about stress levels in the near future. What are these stress levels? Something internally that's going to create internal conflict. Why? Why? Because someone is holding some type of leverage over this, almost in a prideful way. Hold on. Let's see. But it's to create a lie. It's to create a lie to gain whatever abundance this offers. Okay, so I was only going to pull 3, which is a good indication that things are going to work out, right, for the better, right, for the highest good. But I pulled another one, and it's talking about something unfolding that isn't very well, and it's going to create a turmoil within yourself, because someone is kind of putting on a brave face so that they don't get caught in this really in this justice here. Yeah, so they're going to be giving to this thing to kind of lessen the burden for themselves. Yeah, let's keep going. So now in the challenge here, we have someone is going to create some type of conflict for themselves, because whatever conflict this is, what they're going through, it's almost like it's going to explode in their face. And then whatever roots they're trying to create, it's not going to happen. It's going to be derooted. Okay. Now in the present energy, I was picking up that, you were making a choice out of this, uncertainty, felt like a fool, but that you still chose to make that offer anyway, even through the kind of chaos. And because of it, it's going to look very good. But someone who's involved in this situation is going to kind of, throw obstacles in this kind of direction, because they're trying to lessen their burden, because they know that whatever's happening in this situation, it's going to lead to a bad outcome for them. So they're trying to not allow that to happen. And so what they're going to do is they're going to put this brave face and use their authority to create a lie. And they're going to do it very pridefully, like, hey, well, this is what I observed, and this is what, and they're going to do it with conviction. So let's find out. And that was in the energy, okay? So in the challenge, it's talking about someone kind of creating defeat for themselves. And it's going to explode in their face, and it's going to deroot whatever this is. So let's find out what this noose is. Oh no, my card. Okay. Let's find out what this noose is. There we go. This noose, something in the near future. Like, yep, you're gonna hurt yourself. But this is a challenge for the chosen ones. Yeah, I almost forgot. I was about to address it as a third party. Oopsies. So something is going to kind of self-destruct here. in the near future. And when it comes to this love, and it involves like children, and it's about a message of concern. Again, another message. All right, let's find out a little bit more. All right, and that's it. So yeah, so it looks like the message is about some type of family losing money or something. So again, so somebody's gonna self-destruct when it comes to this root, when it comes to love and a child, and the concern, the message of concern is going to be emphasized about a family and some type of poverty and what has been received. Hold on, let me put one more and then I'm gonna clarify with the tarot. Right. So let's clarify what the noose is talking about. The noose, something's going to happen quickly. It's going to happen quickly. And the self-destruct is talking about something kind of walking away. So again, so the noose, which is usually indicated through suicide, right? Or some type of homicide. But what it's talking about, that's the thing that's giving me self-destruction kind of vibes, right? Because it's, you know, whatever. So the noose is talking about something happening fast. So it's almost like whatever this destruction is, it's going to just quickly end. But this is the challenge. It's going to quickly end. Something's going to self-destruct. What's self-destructing is someone walking away. Someone, you know, leaving the situation here. And that this is going to be derooted. So it's like all this hard work might be for nothing, right? Because what is this family room talking about? The family room is talking about love. What is the poverty talking about? What is the poverty talking about? A thief. Someone taking something from this family, from this love. What is the unexpected income? Unexpected income is maybe something in your mind. Something you're holding in your mind that you're committing to. The unexpected income. Something you're holding within yourself that you're committing to, that you're giving from. I don't understand. Huh. So something that you've committed to, something in your mind that you've committed to, that you're giving from a place of like divinity here. That's the unexpected income, is that something in your mind is going to be committed to giving with some type of divinity, some type of divine kind of guidance here. So let's talk about the tree here. What is this tree talking about? Yeah, so whatever is derooted is those people who were against each other in some way. It's going to get derooted. And how will it get derooted? By someone being on the defense team. Like maybe someone making a careful examination. Yeah. Directing that careful examination. So what will be the examination? What will be their observation in this examination, and what will be the result? The observation will be about a fight, and the result will be about what? about a tower breaking. Something, a tower ending, a tower breaking down. So explain to me this fight. Yeah, so it's like the observation is going to indicate that this fight led to death. You know, it didn't lead to anywhere, life fueling and no type of vitality, okay? And the tower, yeah, it was like, these things were broken down out of lies, right? So whoever is making this observation to deroot whatever is being kind of like rushed to, really unfold and for it to just, leave and walk away, they're going to realize that whatever happened, it was defeated and it was kind of like the energy was sucked out of it. And that, it was created out of lies. And it was really not fair. Okay. So let's do the last row here. This is the outcome. So again, we're talking about, taking a leap of faith, even though you don't know where you're going or what you're doing, but you feel like it's the only option you have, and if you don't take it, it might be too late, and that you feel very dumb for making this or deciding to do this, but the offer is going to be made, and when it's made, it's going to lead to something good, because it's like you, even though through the chaos you didn't know what to do or how to do it, you just still decided to move forward and walk into that kind of darkness, right? Something along the way is going to try to throw something in your path with pride. And they're going to be like, well, I know what I'm talking about, and this is what I say. And they're going to create it out of lies, because they're in jeopardy of losing more if they don't try to create a lie or some type of obstacle, okay? And what's the challenge is that something's going to end very quickly, and it's going to make this explosion and this kind of self-destruction. It's going to make it walk away quicker and quickly, right? To deroot whatever this was. Because there's going to be an observation of someone saying, hey, this person was fighting and it really wasn't fair what this person went through. And, this kind of, foundation was built out of lies and kind of like, dishonesty, right? And, okay, now let's do the outcome. We have something moving slow towards a death. Oh my god, now here we have the bad health. Something moving slow towards bad health. The skull is an indication of death, or a reminder of like some type of defeat, or a reminder of some type of like something that takes away life, right? And like that's like the remains of what you have left, okay? So we have bad health. We have mature man. We have occupation. All right, I'm going to pull a few more just to kind of see where it leads. Okay, oh gosh. We have the false person. Oops. Let's pull two more. One. And then one more. One more. There you go. Whoa. So again, the snail is talking about some slow movement. Okay, the challenger is talking about something happening so quickly that it's going to self-destruct, right? And it's going to deroot something out of some type of like, kind of justice. So someone's going to see that this was unfair and that it was created out of, falsity here, okay? Now, in the end, we're talking about slow movement towards this bad health for this specific person and what their job requires, right? Because someone's going to state that this person is false and that they deserve this kind of poverty and they deserve this kind of regret and sadness, okay? Because whoever pointed out this kind of truth, they're going to feel bad for this chosen one, for the person who who didn't ask for this trouble, who didn't deserve this trouble, right? So we have it leading to some type of, bad health. All right, clarify the snail. Okay, the snail, yes. So it's going to be a slow movement, right? But I wouldn't consider this particular spread that slow, because in the challenge it's talking about it was quickly decided, because it was like a no-brainer. It was obvious, right? But the outcome is talking about that now they're taking it forward, and as they take it forward, they're really crossing the T's and dotting the I's here. And not that it's going to take a long time for them to decide. They already made their decision. Okay? And now they're kind of leading it towards the end here. What is the skull trying to say here? What is the skull trying to say here? What is the skull trying to say here? So the skull is talking about family. And what is the glove? What is the glove here? These cards are so messed up. I have to get a new one, a new deck. What is the glove stating here? The glove, let's see. Okay, finally. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so we have that the snail is now kind of crossing the T's, dotting the I's to bring this ending either to a family or for a family, right? They're like, okay, you know what? This chosen person didn't deserve this, right? And now the glove is also talking about kind of a sensitive topic, a sensitive file, a sensitive situation to kind of, really pinpoint the thief here, okay? Let's clarify more about how this will lead to an outcome. Again, so the snail is really directing this towards this emperor. And who is this emperor and why is he important? So this emperor is, someone who has a child, So kind of directing this towards the emperor for this child and kind of really just, kind of standing up for the child, And it's like, this, you brought death to this family. You brought death to this family. You brought death to this partnership. And it reminds me of a judge. A judge just kind of like, deciding for this, right? It's like you brought death to this family and you brought death to these partnerships and then you try to get away with it. By acting like you were like a saint. And like you meant well. Right? And the sensitive topic here is talking about really catching the thief through this proof that was given, or this kind of observation, or this kind of like, whatever it was. Right? It was like whatever this examination was, it was like, it was obvious. Yeah, and it's going to bring a whole definition to this person, to this chosen one, right? It's going to bring a whole definition to this person. Yeah. The world is going to kind of, recognize this ending here. So, clarify the world. Clarify the world. So yeah, the world is coupled with the angel, right? And I always see the angel card as something very like with high status here, right? So it's like the world is going to see through this, revelation, through this light, that it wasn't what these people said it was. And that death is going to come to this person's kind of fortune here. What is this fortune talking about? Yeah, the fortune is the hard work that they put in, right? The abundance that they had to make this fruitful. It's going to be caught in death. And what is this death here? How like, I know that their abundance is going to be, yeah. So the death is talking about conflict, right? So the death doesn't always have to mean like, dying. It could also mean like, so there in this spread here is talking about their abundance is going to die. And it's more than just money. It's like you have the energy to create abundance, whether it's in your mind, in your heart, in your hands, in your feet, right? In the exterior or the interior, right? But it's going to bring death to their abundance, right? Again, it doesn't always have to mean money, and it's going to create conflict in them, and all their hard work that they put into these, outcomes, it's really going to slap them in the face. And they're going to feel defeated, and they're going to feel like lethargic, and they're going to feel like, oh my God, this is so hard, and oh my God, like I shouldn't have done this, right? They're going to feel that shit. The same shit they put you through. Because they never have to deal with the same consequences as you. You always had to build through chaos. And even when the world felt like they were against you, you were still able to manage to get through it all. As if you were blindfolded. And these people had the authority and power to do something about it, but they chose to slam the door in your face over and over and over again. And they had freaking night vision goggles too, so they could see more than you, and they still chose to fuck you over. They created a hazardous situation out of this world, out of their world, and out of the worlds of other people. But they're going to meet this death. And their death is going to look like a lot of fighting and a lot of turmoil here, whether it's interior or exterior. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Okay, bye.